Manchester United hosts Leicester City at Old Trafford in the round of 16 of the Carabao Cup tonight. Leicester have won 2 of their last 3 games, a 1-0 win over Bournemouth, a 3-2 win over Southampton, and a 3-1 loss against Nottingham Forest. They are currently 2 points behind Manchester United in 15th in the league table. There isn't nothing to fear from Leicester, coming from a Manchester United fan. There's nothing really to fear from Leicester, but at the same time, Manchester United don't really possess any fear factor anymore, or at least at Old Trafford anyway. We've seen a lot of teams come to Old Trafford, and they've made it their home. So let's hope tonight can be different. This is my predicted lineup and my scoreline. United are currently without Luke Shaw. There's been a setback in his recovery, and we also have Maguire still out, Malacia still out. Lenny Yoro is continuing with his recovery. Is actually going well. His rehabilitation is actually going well with Lenny Yoro. Kobe Mainoo still out. Mason Mount doubtful. Anthony out, and Mazraoui is still out as well. Our team is literally decimated with all this injury that we're currently carrying. We don't have a known or recognized left back in the team, and that is a worry for us, especially with Luke Shaw. 1 minute is fit, or another minute is not, and now we know that there's a setback in his recovery as well. So we might be looking to actually bring in either Harry Hamas into the game or into the squad, or look into the market for January to bring in another left back, because we do need a left back. This is going to be my team selection, which I believe will be selected by the interim manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy. We're currently without a manager who's been sacked, and we are working on bringing in a new manager in Ruben Amorim. I've gone for a predicted lineup of Diogo Dalot right back. Sorry, my bad. Diogo Dalot right back, Matthias de Ligt and Johnny Evans centre back. I like the balance that those two kind of give me. They kind of give me a bit of confidence, a bit of trust between with those two. I know that one is a bit of has got more experience than the other, but which is what makes it actually balance, because we have youth and experience in that centre back. And I've gone with Martinez at left back, only because I know that he can play left back and also is a centre back. So 3 centre back and a right back in the back line is something to I believe that should be solid, and they have been solid with all 4 of them playing together. It's been a solid defensive performances from them. Onana obviously in goal. I've gone with Casemiro and Ugarte in the centre of the park. We know what Ugarte does, which is search and destroy, and also lay the ball off to a more creative player. Casemiro is more creative. We know that he's good on the ball. He can also get about. He might not have the legs to actually take him 90 minutes, but we know that he can get about, and he's got a good eye for a pass as well. I've gone for Eriksen at number 10, taking out Bruno and leaving Bruno on the bench. Reason being because I feel like for me personally, Eriksen have been the better player of the two, and I just prefer Eriksen at number 10 because it doesn't drop so deep. Bruno does. Bruno literally drops so deep. It's like he's playing an 8 or even a 6 sometimes. So I prefer my number 10 to be in the attacking end of the pitch, and we should be able to have a lot of the ball in this game. So a lot more possession will be I believe a lot more possession should be with United in this game. So therefore, I've gone with a player that I know has had been better. He's been better this season. So far, so good. It's been better. So therefore, I've gone with Eriksen at number 10. On the right, I've gone with Amad Diallo. There's no reason for him not to play other than favoritism. He hasn't really put a foot wrong this season, you know what I mean? So, I mean, there was a period that it was lacking concentration, I think, against Brighton, which then resulted in the second goal. But apart from that, he hasn't really done anything wrong, and he was the player of the month before he was overlooked and Rashford was brought back into the squad. And on the left, I've gone with Garnacho. On the left, again, I think that's just self-explanatory. I don't really need to say anything else. He's been one of our best players this season, so I've kept Garnacho on the left, and I've gone with Xerxes up top only because I've seen their training video with Xerxes, Ahmad, and Garnacho playing together, and I like the link-up play that they had, the trust that they had, and the youthfulness and the playfulness that they were able to bring in that in that training. I hope they can transition that into the main the main team when they're actually playing in the game. So I like to see them actually transition their partnership or their link up play or the trust that they've built with themselves, and then translate that into the main game so that we can actually see the quality that all three of them do possess playing together. That's the reason why I've gone with Xerxes instead of Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus is more of a player that likes to play with his back against the goal, hold up play, lay it off and spin around. So that's the reason why I've gone with Xerxes, and I've left Rasmus on the bench, which he can always come on in the second half, and they can also rotate them. I want to say we will win this, but at the same time, it's like it's an easy game for Manchester United, and we should be winning against teams like Leicester, but there's no much different. Like I said, there's 2 points between United and Leicester. United is 14th in the league, Leicester 15th in the league, and there's only 2 points between them. So there's not much separating these two teams, except for one's got more name than the other. But I do expect Manchester United to win this game relatively easy. But again, when it comes to Manchester United, nothing is ever easy. We make things difficult for ourselves. So let's hope this game we can actually show some strength, show some backbone, show the fans that they actually do care. Show the fans that you actually do want to play for this club. Do you know what I mean? So that's going to be something that we'll be looking forward to. But yes, don't forget to comment below. Let me know what your predicted scoreline is or your predicted lineup. Let me know that in the comment below. Don't forget to like and follow the channel as well. Until next one, take care, guys.